Hi everyone, good morning. Emma Talisi here. Thank you all for joining me today. So I'm sure there's some irony in this that I'm trying to talk to you about how to go live, let's go live, and I've been unable to actually record a live video onto the page because the Wi-Fi connection in this hotel is not quite good enough. So I'm sure there's some irony there, but I definitely wanted to get a video out to you guys today because I've started, so I will finish. So yeah, we are going to be talking about how to go live. So I know there's a few people in the group that wanted to go live, but for whatever reason, they haven't gone live yet. So there's something holding them back. So I wanted to share a few top tips so that you can take these on board and hopefully go live for yourself as well. So top tip number one is to be prepared. Have an idea of what you're going to say, write some bullet points down so that if you lose your train of thought, you can just quickly glance down to your notes and pick up a bullet point and then carry on talking about that. So that's top tip number one. Another tip is that you can actually go live on your own personal page so that only you can see it. So there's an option to select down here when you go live that you just click on it and you can select only me, so that when you go live, you're the only person who will see it. So then at the end, if you like it, you can post it to your page and then you can change the options, the settings, so that everyone else can see it afterwards. So the downside of that is people aren't going to get notifications when you've gone live, but it will be sat there on your page that you have been live and that everyone else can see it, which is always nice. And it's a great way to start out. So another tip is to timings. Let's talk about timings, okay? I generally go live for less than 5 minutes. That's just my personal preference. I think that generally people don't have a lot of time, and when they click on your post, they want to see it, they want to hear the information, and they want to be done quickly. You know, people are going to be scrolling through Facebook. So keep it short and keep it brief. I would say an absolute maximum of 10 minutes for going live. And if you're going to go over that, that's fine. But I would advertise it and I would put notes out. I would send messages on your page so that people know that you're going to be going live at a certain time, and then you can attract an audience to watch it whilst you're there talking live. So that's what I would say for timing. So the format, firstly, I would introduce myself. I always introduce myself because there are people who are going to watch the videos who don't know who you are. So introduce yourself at the beginning of the video. Tell people the title, and it needs to be a catching title so that people will really, as they're scrolling through Facebook, they want to click on it to find out the information that you have got to share. And create interaction. So ask people to like, ask people to comment, say, do you guys resonate with what I'm saying? If you resonate, drop me a note below, send me an emoji, let me know. So create that interaction with people during the video, because that's great, because the more people that interact during the video, the more people are going to watch it. And then give them the juicy information, give them the bulk of the information that you need to give them, the message that you want to share that day, and then give a call to action at the end. So don't be afraid to ask people to comment below. Don't be afraid to ask people to like or to share your video. I always tell people, if you've got value from this, share it with your friends. That's what I say. And it encourages people to share the video. And again, then more people are going to see your video at the end. So here is a great tip, right? Right now, I am staring at the dot of my camera. This here is me staring at the picture of me. And I know it can be really easy to do when you're going live because your face is just staring there in front of you, to stare at yourself. But if I'm looking at me, I'm not looking at you. Okay, and you want to create that connection with the viewer, so stare at the dot in front of you and imagine that that dot is your best friend. How would you talk to your best friend? You would be natural, you would be relaxed, and you would get the message across. So just imagine that dot is your best friend, or that your best friend is behind the dot and you're talking to your best friend. So just to try and relax yourself. And if you are someone who gets yourself worked up about these things, try maybe doing a breathing meditation before you get started so that you can relax yourself into it. And maybe even say some affirmations. So you could say affirmations, things like, I've written a few down, so hence I'm looking at my notes. I always say the right thing. I always say the right thing. You could also say, I am my own source of validation. So you could say, I am my own source of validation. I am always charismatic, energetic, and fun when I go live. I'm always charismatic, energetic, and fun when I go live. So when you say these things, you're going to start believing them, and they will really help you with going live. And then my final tip, don't overthink it. Okay, it's just a Facebook Live. If you go live and you completely mess it up, then just delete it at the end. There's only going to be a handful of people that have seen it. The majority of people watch a live video after the event. Okay, so if you don't like the live video that you've produced, just delete it at the end. It doesn't matter. And I want you all to know that right here in this group, it is a safe space. So if you decide that you want to go live within this group, then please, I absolutely encourage it, because we are here to help and support and guide you to whatever it is that you want to achieve. So definitely go live. It's a safe space to do it, and I actively encourage it. So if you've enjoyed this video today, give me a thumbs up, give me some love, and drop below and let me know what tips you have taken away from this video, and are you going to go live yourself? And if you've got value from it, share it with your friends, and I will absolutely speak to you very soon. Take care.